Free software means software that respects the user's freedom and community. So it's free as in freedom. We're not talking about price here. That's just a practical detail, which is irrelevant to this question, because this is about something more important than how much money you have at any given moment. This is about what freedom you have while you're using a program. So we also call it free Libre software. And we say, think of free speech, not free beer. If a program is not free, we call it proprietary user subjugating software. Human rights are important for everyone, not just for programmers. And if you use computers, if you use software, the programs running in the computers can either respect your human rights or trample them. Free software is the software that respects human rights. Proprietary user subjugating software tramples human rights. So if you're not a programmer, you couldn't write a free program, but you need a free program. You need all the programs you use to respect your freedom. The state has a mission. It exists for a purpose, and that is to organize society for the well-being and human rights of the people. In the area of computing, that means leading people towards free software. The state must actively encourage people and help people to stop using this proprietary software that puts them under the power of some other entity. Meanwhile, the state has many agencies that do computing. They do this computing for the people, not for their own pleasure. They don't exist for their pleasure. They exist for the people. So they have a responsibility to the people to maintain full control of their computing at all times, which means that they must do it exclusively with free software. If a state agency runs a non-free program, it has abandoned control of its activities to private hands. That is dereliction of its duty to the people. Therefore, the state must legislate to move all state agencies to free software. How can we convince the state to carry out its duty in this area? Well, it's the same as in any other area. We've got to organize. We have to tell our legislators to do this. We have to tell candidates to do this. We have to demand that they take a side, and we have to reject them if they take the side of the power of business. You can see this in the computing area when governments waste the public's money, giving business power over public activities through non-free software. You can see it in every area of life where business has any interest. And we've got to put an end to that. But you know that there are big software companies and computer companies that have lots of money. We all want to vote for politicians who are honest and can resist the influence of money. But how can you tell which ones those are? Well, politicians who have firmly supported moving to free software have demonstrated their ability to resist the influence of lots of money. You can tell those are the politicians who can resist. European elections are coming. Citizens of Europe must call on the candidates for the European Parliament to agree to the Free Software Pact, to go on record supporting free software. Look at freesoftwarepact.eu and do what it says there.